Today, Precarious plays
The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
My bubble friend refuses to hold his shape.
You should probably wait until it's closer to the platform before you freeze it. You know,
It comes
I could
toward
leave.
me.
I could, if you just want, like, if you don't want my help, I can just leave.
I asked you the last time I wanted help, didn't I?
I don't remember it. It must have been a long time ago. Just get up there and block. And make sure that you're not really close to the edge because it might knock you off. I can't remember if it will knock you back at all. Okay, it does knock you back a tiny bit.
There we go. Alright, time to turn the spigot.
I find that a lot of Zelda bosses broadly fall into like one of three categories. Where it's like, I can't see how this ever would be a challenge to anyone that has the just like, even like a passing familiarity. Like they understand how to move in the environment. There's no way that this boss would be a challenge to them. Or there's a boss that can be challenging, but only if you refuse to use the dungeon item and you try to beat them in some other way.
Yeah.
That can be entertaining. I think I said 3 before, but I guess I just thought of that one. It's rare. It's rare to find a Zelda boss that is the exact right amount of challenge. I think that the best example of that this game has is probably we already fought the bull.
The bull, I did like the bull, but what about
Oldalwa?
yeah.
Yeah, please check the names. Goat. How could I forget Goat?
Odolwa and goats. I liked both of those.
Yeah, but I would say that I don't know, it's hard to tell how challenging they actually are, because I know that Odolwa, you can beat him so many different ways, but does that just mean that I'm too much of a know-it-all? I just know that it can be beaten, that boss can be beaten rather easily just by like the volume of the strategies on offer. It's like throw a bomb, shoot an arrow, just sword fight him, you know? It really is the kind of thing where you can look at Link's arsenal at that point in the game, and the answer is pick whichever tool you like the most and then use it a few times. But is that fair? That reflects more on me than on the boss, I think. It's sort of like how a lot of times I see online this very obnoxious sentiment that it's incredibly unhelpful. And it's easy to do if you know what you're doing. And it's like a fucking corset that's usually the case. I mean, I'm thinking of like, I'm trying to think of, you can just get back on the ice, and if you turn around and shoot another one quickly enough, you should be fine. Because just as long as you get another ice flow in the water, then you can just climb up onto that one if the one you're on melts. Yeah. And you should be able to jump to it from there. I think that, like right now I'm playing Nier Automata, and there are a few enemies where even if you know the theory, it's not easy to do just because you know it. You can just crack the small ones with your sword. You don't have to use fire arrows on those. It's just the one at the end of the hallway that you have to.
Okay.
Have to fire arrow.
Have to get stuck too.
You need to shake the control stick around. Well, that's about all we've got time for today. You have any closing, anything you want to say?
I got in the place, and I opened the door, and some things happening?
Okay, maybe
Bollocks.
maybe a little more because we just happened upon a mini boss. You know what we do to bubble gangs? Imagine them snapping.
And you're like, you have not met my bloop killer. I don't think it pops them.
I would love if if the official name for Link's sword was Bloop Killer.
Fuck
Move.
is going on?
Whoop. Do a control shimmy. Switch to Zora Link. Wow, he is
Can't.
kicking your ass.
He is an asshole. Are you sure this is a mid boss and not a boss? Okay, hold up.
Yeah, this game has 2 mid bosses. There's a mid boss for usually in the dungeons. It has a mid boss for the dungeon item and then a mid boss for the boss key.
My shoulders hurt. Okay. Okay, right.
Oh, and then he'll probably do that when he's on the ceiling and then he'll smash. Oops.
This is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, you know how I feel about extended grab attacks. Don't like them. Don't care for them.
Tattle.
Turn towards him. Just use a manual aim.
Ah!
Gotta be faster. It is. I mean, don't be that fast.
God damn it. Oh.
Like, just roll into a corner and then turn around.
Okay.
That was closer, but I don't.
Why is this asshole fucking being allowed? Okay. Fucking eat arrows. Oh no, shit. Fuck.
Actually, I don't know exactly what to tell you. Try and crack open the crates.
Okay. Sure, once I'm done with my 4-hour meeting. Be right there. Sorry, let me shake off. That's not helpful.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Hold on, let me see this, because I don't like extended grab attacks, and I don't know how many fairies you have left.
Okay, I think I have 2 fairies left, and
I don't know if you
they
do.
take me to full.
1 fairy left.
Oh, that was not all right. How many times do you have to fucking...
Is the corner the answer? I'm hoping that the corner is the answer.
I hope so too.
It does not look like the corner is the answer. I think it gave me enough time to avoid it.
Jesus.
Hopefully it's just 3. Nope.
Nope. Oh my god.
Do you want this back now?
No, not really. I'm really furious and kind of tired.
That was a close one. Didn't like it.
I fought this asshole before. For a version of him.
Pardon. Excuse me. Stop game. No, and you know, I am sorry that I made you play this version of the game. I thought it would be convenient. Like having it on the Wii U.
Yeah.
The using a right analog stick instead of the C buttons is wildly unhelpful.
Yeah.
It makes the game significantly worse.
I'm gonna agree with you just because I like things that cover my lack of precision. This fucking bastard.
Like, this attack animation is annoying. It's frustrating. The radius on that attack is much too great.
Mm-hmm.
But now I am getting it. If you bait him into doing it once,
Ugh. Watching you do it is stressing me out. Holy crap. You are not so sweet as you look, sir. I'm done with you.
I wonder what he has to say for himself.
Nothing! Nothing, because I'm gonna eat him. I'm going to take his little legs off and make some fucking etouffee out of his little buns.
Well, goodbye, Ninja Frog.
Oh, that made me so mad, and I like to watch.
Yeah, that's how I felt watching. Like, I was not angry at you. I know that because I'm just generally abrasive, I don't think that comes across very well. A lot of times when I'm angry at the game and not at you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Are you missing something in here?
No, the boss key's 3 here.
Oh! Okay.
But I get to pick it up because
No,
I killed most of the boss.
I think that's fair. Hey, I showed you the boss. I found the problem. That's your problem right there. That's what I did for you.
Yeah.
That's your problem right there.
I think the key there was the sort of, like the stand here and then do a couple of these and then turn around and then get him whenever he was going back to the ceiling. Mm-hmm. I think that was the play.
I didn't like that because none of the... Okay, like, it took me a second to decide what was obvious. Sure. But, none of the... Whatchamacallit? The bubbles... I'm sorry. The bubbles that I just fought that behaved very similarly.
Yes, they were poppable, and then those goo drops, those snot blobs, were not poppable.
And once I invested time in figuring that out, I had already lost like half my health. That was not alright. I mean, can you imagine if we hadn't gone back and gotten heart containers?
Oh yeah, this game would be incredibly difficult if we hadn't gone back and buffed up the number of hearts you have.
Like, oh my god.
So, did I miss something? We didn't... Red pipe.
Oh
no, red pipe.
Yeah.
Look at that. Okay, so
right back out front.
We've got the red pipe flowing, and we've got the boss key.
Yeah.
So, how many fairies do we have?
1.
Oh no, we have like... We're
Those
still
kind
missing
of
a lot
fairies.
fairies.
You know, you need to distinguish.
Stray fairies. Stray
Thank you.
fairies.
Thank you.
These aren't our snack fairies. These are our reserve snack fairies.